Have you ever stepped into your garden on an autumn morning, looking at lush green rows of vegetables, but felt a heaviness in your heart, seeing bare, dry soil and fallen leaves scattered across the yard, yet to be dealt with? Or returned after a busy day to find your potted plants slightly wilted, yellowing leaves, and wondered if you've been taking proper care of them? The truth is, many of us don't realize that autumn is the golden time to prepare the soil and plants, yet it's easy to make seemingly small mistakes that can have major consequences. An empty patch of soil, a plant left unprotected, or stopping watering too early can all lead to poor soil, weak roots, increased pests and diseases. And when spring comes, your garden's yield may be seriously affected. But if you know how to take advantage of autumn, mulching the soil, composting, controlling moisture, and planning crop rotation, you can not only save your garden from dying prematurely, but also create a sustainable, nutrient-rich, and thriving environment for your vegetables. Imagine, with just a few simple habits, you can turn kitchen scraps into valuable fertilizer, nurture your soil effectively, and prepare for a vibrant spring harvest full of life for your entire family. 1. Ignoring soil care in autumn. Have you ever thought that once the leaves are cleared and branches pruned, the soil can rest and doesn't need anything else? A friend of mine did exactly that. She cleaned everything up and left the soil bare. The result? The following spring, her newly planted rows of cabbage and tomatoes had weak roots, struggled to survive the cold, and the soil hardened, eroded by the late autumn rains. From my experience, mulching the soil in autumn with fallen leaves, straw, or wood chips about 2-3 inches thick helps retain moisture, prevent erosion, and provides organic matter as it decomposes. Additionally, sowing cover crops or spreading compost not only preserves nutrients but also improves soil structure, making it loose, rich in humus, and ready for the next planting season. In today's AI era, smart garden management apps can even remind you when to mulch, monitor moisture, and track soil quality weekly, turning this seemingly simple task into an intelligent, optimized routine. 2. Stopping watering too early. Many people think that since it's cooler, plants don't need water anymore. I once made this mistake with my rooftop tomato pots. Just 1 week of neglecting watering, and the roots didn't develop deeply enough. Most of the plants didn't survive the winter. Agricultural experts recommend maintaining consistent soil moisture until the ground freezes. Deep watering, about 2 inches into the soil, in the morning is best to prevent fungal issues. A tip from my experience: check the soil with your fingers. If it's slightly damp, the plants are okay. If dry, water immediately. With today's AI-enabled moisture sensors, you can get timely alerts to water at the right moment, saving both time and water. 3. Failing to protect plants from frost. I remember one autumn night when a light frost fell, and the next morning, many of my chili and tomato plants were wilted. I had been careless and didn't cover or move the pots. Sensitive plants like these can die overnight if unprotected, wasting months of care. Simple yet effective solutions include using blankets, fabrics, row covers, or moving potted plants closer to the house. Watering the soil before a frost helps roots tolerate cold better. Scientifically, water in the soil absorbs heat and reduces the risk of rapid freezing, protecting roots from damage. Combined with AI, you can receive early frost warnings, know exactly when to cover or move plants, and act proactively instead of reacting in a rush. 4. Leaving behind plants that shouldn't overwinter. Another common mistake is leaving dead plants or weeds in the garden. I once left a few old carrots and weeds, and the next season, pests and fungal diseases thrived in these spots, affecting nearby healthy plants. The fix is simple: clean up, remove diseased plants, and chop healthy plants to compost. Only keep plants that tolerate cold or benefit wildlife, like chestnuts or plants providing food for birds. Composting fallen leaves and chopped plants returns nutrients to the soil, increases natural humus, and improves soil texture. This way, your garden is not only clean, but also rejuvenated for higher yields next season. 5. Planting at the wrong time. Planting too early or too late can be problematic. I once planted radishes too late, and they didn't develop before winter. Most died. Another time, I planted too early, and the weak roots were damaged by the first frost. Experts recommend identifying the average frost date, counting backward the number of days required for plant maturity, and adding a 2-week safety buffer. Using low tunnels or fabric covers can extend planting windows and protect plants from cold. Today, AI weather forecasting apps help you pick the perfect planting time for each crop. 6. Not checking soil pH and nutrients. A friend growing carrots and leafy greens complained that her plants weren't thriving, even with proper watering and care. Soil tests revealed that the pH was too high, preventing absorption of essential nutrients. From experience, soil testing is essential. Adding compost, organic fertilizers, and balancing NPK ensures nutrient-rich soil. This supports healthy growth, high yields, and reduces disease risk. In the AI era, smart soil sensors track pH and moisture continuously and provide precise fertilization recommendations for each garden bed. 7. Ignoring crop rotation planning. Finally, many gardeners plant the same crop on the same bed year after year, depleting nutrients and increasing pest issues. I once made this mistake with carrots and cabbage, and the following season's yields dropped significantly. The solution: plan crop rotation, alternating leafy vegetables, root crops, and legumes to improve soil, add natural nitrogen, and reduce pests. This is a traditional practice that has been applied for centuries, and now AI tools can track planting history, predict pest outbreaks, and suggest optimal crop rotations. Expert overview. Each of these mistakes directly impacts yield, soil quality, and plant health. But by applying measures like mulching, proper watering, frost protection, composting kitchen scraps, testing soil, and practicing crop rotation, you not only maintain a healthy garden, but also cultivate sustainable, cost-effective habits. In the AI era, tools for garden management, weather forecasting, moisture monitoring, and soil analysis make caring for your garden more efficient than ever. But the core remains traditional. Understand your soil, understand your plants, and make the most of available resources. Looking back, autumn garden care is not just a seasonal task. It's an investment for the following year, a practical way to turn kitchen scraps into valuable nutrients, and an opportunity to combine human intelligence with technology to create a healthy, green environment. From the common mistakes and solutions I shared, you can see that autumn gardening is not just about cleanup or planting. It's an art of understanding soil, plants,
growing a few
and
pots of
resource
herbs on their
management.
balcony,
A little
but their
attention
kitchen
to
waste
mulching,
held them
proper
back.
watering, frost protection.
Every 2 days,
soil
the trash
testing,
bin
crop
stinks and we're
rotation,
fed up,
and
the husband told
composting
me.
kitchen scraps can make a
So I
huge
asked them a
difference in
question
your
that I
garden's
want to ask you
productivity,
today.
quality, and vitality come spring. Every small action you take today is an investment for the next season, a way to nurture soil and plants while promoting sustainable living for your family. Imagine lush vegetable rows, plump fruits, and a healthy green environment that you helped create. This is the reward of proper autumn care. If you find these tips helpful, hit subscribe so you don't miss gardening, composting, and sustainable living advice for every season. Together, we can turn every garden into a vibrant, inspiring, and green space.